going to taste like watermelon.
So probably 2 bottles and a half.
Yeah, I'll get about 2.5 on this one. What we're trying to do is just get it down to a state that the alcohol is going to drain. We're going to sieve it. Alright, a little bit more. So we don't want the alcohol to be completely sweet. What we're just trying to do is get the natural flavor of the watermelon. We're going to sweeten it up later on in a cocktail, sweeten it up however you want after the initial extraction.
So you're telling me that's not going to be sweet at all?
No, it's not going to be sweet. You're going to get a little bit of a watermelon taste, which is what you're looking for, the essence of that watermelon. But because of the alcohol, you're not going to get a sweetness from it. But it's going to taste like this alcohol was made from a watermelon. So, now that we have it like that, the next thing is going to be basically time. Order, what's be where we want? It's a watermelon puree, so there's seeds, there's a little bit of pit, there's all kinds of stuff inside of this watermelon. So we're going to start a 2-process filtration. I like to filter it first this way. It's all the big particulate matter out. We can use another strainer or some cheesecloth, anything that's super fine to take everything out. Time and gravity, time and gravity. Alright, just about it. Get down to the last drop. Alright. Now, 2 ways to do it. Now, if you want, you can get it closer and see what's actually happening there. What's happening is it's starting to melt down. We're getting back down to room temperature. Not so much room temperature, but it's starting to thaw out. As it starts to thaw out, all of that coming through is all alcohol that's going to taste exactly like a watermelon. It's going to help speed it along if you want.
It's like a simple syrup.
Somewhat like a simple syrup. I mean, a simple process. No, not really like a simple syrup. A simple syrup is going to be sugar and water. The ratio depends on how sweet or how viscous you want your simple syrup. With sugar, agave, honey, anything that's a sweetener, you can make a simple syrup. This is basically an infusion, or actually an extraction. An infusion is when you're going to take something and set it inside of an alcohol bottle or a jug and let that sit for however long you want to get a small essence of that flavor inside of the bottle. What we're doing here is basically an extraction. Liquid nitrogen comes in contact with the sugar inside of the fruit, comes in contact with the alcohol, and it freezes to a point where there's absolutely no oxygen present. Those molecules bond together, so it becomes one. Now when you thaw back out, those molecules are still together, just changing the state. Honestly, one of the unique ways to infuse. You can also infuse using a whippet siphon, the IS side, using a head-on soup cartridge. Same basic principle. You're going to take the cartridge, unscrew the lid, you put whatever you want to infuse inside of there. You know, you can use watermelon, you can use anything that's green, herbs, parsley. I mean, basically, you can do whatever you want. Throw the cap back on, you shoot it with a couple different nitrous containers. What that does, it takes all the oxygen out and shoots everything inside of the, whatever you have in there that's porous. It's a really quick way to do an infusion, very quick. We use it at the bar a lot. This obviously is a little more time consuming. This is going to be for something that we're going to make in larger batches.
Now, how many of these cocktails did you sell yesterday?
We went through 2 liters. I think it was just yesterday. It's about a 2-ounce pour, so This is, you're going to get about 12 per cocktail, so about 24, 23 cocktails yesterday, which is pretty
nice.
good. Very nice.
Really?
Some people's children. Some people's people. Alright, so again, you're still dealing with a lot of this frozen there inside of the syrup.
Like ice cream right now.
Yeah, basically. So we're using at the bar, we do a lot of sorbets and gelatos with alcohol, without alcohol, using fresh fruit juice, heavy cream and a little bit of nitrogen. Same basic procedure, getting it down to a consistency that we want at the bar, somewhere like that. Serving this as a gelato, I'm going to say gelato or sorbet. Now I'm going to add a little more alcohol to the top to help this part freeze out a little bit or thaw out.
That's pretty fast with the alcohol, huh?
Yes, alcohol, because alcohol is alcohol, it doesn't freeze the same as something that doesn't have alcohol in it. So when you are freezing stuff, the higher content alcohol, the more length of time it's going to take for it to freeze. Yeah, just help it thaw out a little bit. But the result is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Same process we do for the banana infused bourbon as of right now. Bananas are a little bit harder because they're harder to emulsify. Bananas don't really want to break down too much, so you have to add a little bit of honey and water to the banana, make a puree like we did with a watermelon, and then do the exact same procedure. The banana takes a lot longer to sift through because the particularly becomes so small. Melon, we're just going to end up with a bunch of pulp at the end.
So in that one you added that banana and the chocolate together?
In the cocktail we do.
Okay.
For the actual bourbon infusion, we're just doing a banana with a little bit of honey, a little bit of water, just to sweeten it up a little bit, gives it a little more sugar. And what's great about this is the color. When you're looking at something where you have all these different flavored vodkas out there. You know, Hangar One is a great flavored vodka. You know, the thing about it is, I don't know how natural they are. This, to me, you can't get more natural than this. All you're doing is alcohol and fruits. See what's left. So as you can see, we did about, what do we have? We have, let's see, these are 750, so you're at, you're almost shy of a liter. I would say almost 2 liters of base, and we end up with almost 2 liters of alcohol at the end, which is what you want to do. So sometimes you're going to lose a lot because of the filtering, or the pulp, or whatever you have left over is going to absorb so much alcohol that you're going to lose your view.
So you're losing the bottle here.
What's that?
You're losing the bottle.
using a bottle?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
right. Because you infused all that, you
So-
come out with 2 bottles only. When you only
This
use
is where we
3.
end up with at the end. You can set that, let that set, but as I can see coming down, we're starting to deal with a little more pull than I like, so I'm gonna put that there. Take this right here. And as you can see, that's what you're gonna end up with. You still have a little bit of particulate in there. We'll filter this one more time with a different style of funnel. That'll take all of that out. And what you end up with